James Howlett, aka Logan, aka Wolverine, is beyond just a fan favorite. He's been an asset on many a Marvel team, primarily the X-Men, and he's proven to be one hell of an adversary over the years to many a foe. So we're counting down our top 10 superheroes who could beat Wolverine. We'll try to keep this mainly Marvel based, but a few DC heroes have crept into the mix. So let's jump in. At number 10 is Superman. Starting off our list is an obvious choice. Superman. Clark Kent can pretty much kick anybody's butt in a match, especially if the opposite party hasn't had time to prepare, or doesn't know about the existence of kryptonite. Clark is pretty much invincible, impenetrable, and has superhuman everything to boot. He can fly, which probably helps too. He could always fly Logan up into space and just leave him there. While that would be a bit of a cop-out, it would still get the job done. And at number 9 is the Punisher. The Punisher is ruthless. I mean, he kills. And when he's put in a tough situation, he's not afraid to exercise all options to defeat his foe. And that's exactly what he's done when he's faced Wolverine in the past. He blew off his face with a shotgun, left him crawling on the floor, and then hit him with a steamroller, crushing him. So in other words, Frank Castle is one versatile man. And if he's able to incapacitate Logan like that once, he's definitely capable of holding his own against him time and time again. And at number 8 is Mystique. So we've seen this battle hashed out before in the cinematic adaptations of the X-Men. But let's reconsider this for a while. Mystique has the ability to shapeshift into anybody. While her powers are somewhat limited to just copying someone's appearance for the most part, if she transforms, say, into Wolverine like she does in the films, or another foe who has some sort of dangerous physical mutation, she could be quite the match for him. She also has an impressively fast healing rate, and her hand-to-hand combat abilities are definitely impressive. And at number 7 is Black Bolt. The ruler of the Inhumans, Black Bolt has a hypersonic voice that's wildly destructive. He's also capable of particle manipulation and flight. But let's focus on that voice. Its electron harnessing ability is connected to his speech center in his brain, so speaking triggers massive disturbances via incredibly dangerous shockwaves that could level a city. Imagine what a scream could do. At his full strength, he's got the ability to destroy planets. So all Black Bolt has to do is utter a sound and he could knock Wolverine off his feet. And at number 6 is Thor. He's an Asgardian god. He's capable of electric manipulation, flight, and weather manipulation, which would make Logan an easy target since electricity and a body full of metal definitely don't make for the best combination. And if his powers aren't enough, Thor could definitely brawl it out with Wolverine, and his hammer would be an asset in delivering a beating. Bet he could even drop it on Logan just to flat out crush him. And at 5 is Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl is not only exceptionally smart, but she's also really good at being a superhero, and somehow manages to take on some of the most superior foes by using her army of squirrels. Yeah, squirrels. We're talking Thanos, Galactus, Doctor Doom. Not many other heroes can claim to have done that, and you can't deny it, that's pretty dope. Anyway, her and Logan actually faced off in a sparring match, hand-to-hand combat, and she kicked his butt in the new Avengers 15. So imagine what kind of fight they would have if it were to the death. And at number 4 is Deadpool. Deadpool is immortal and can regenerate. His healing abilities are actually more powerful than Wolverine's, so he could definitely sustain more damage at any given time than Logan. Plus he's got that god-killing sword and a magical satchel that lets him do some crazy. And on one occasion where they fought, and Wolverine was recovering from a particularly bad battle with Magneto, Deadpool stabbed him in the lungs, and it sucked. And imagine if they were out to kill, Wade Wilson would definitely have an overall advantage, but it'd still be a tough match. And at number 3 is Batman. Bruce Wayne had to make this list since his greatest superpower is his plot armor. I'm just kidding, but not really. He's a genius who is also immortal, who can basically check off all of the exceeds expectation boxes on his physicality report card. He's also the world's greatest detective, and I wouldn't put it past him to come up with a way to disintegrate adamantium. And I'm sure he'd be able to match Logan in a brawl. Then maybe the two of them could have a brooding match. See who broods best. And at number 2 is Kitty Pryde. Kitty is pretty underrated, but she's always been a favorite of mine. So she's got this ability to phase through pretty much anything, which to me has always been a really cool mutant power. She can phase through someone and mess with their insides, and that's definitely a force to be reckoned with. And guess what? She did exactly that to Wolverine once upon a time. Stuck her hand right through his head and left her arm there so his brain couldn't regenerate. To be fair, he was under Hydra's control at the time, but still, damn, what a move. And finally, in our number 1 spot is the Hulk. These two have a history of fighting one another from time to time, and Wolverine's origin is even tied directly to the Hulk. He ran out of a forest in Canada to help Hulk fight a Wendigo. Best buddies for life, you guys. But let's not forget the fact that the Hulk has previously snapped Wolverine's adamantium spine, ripping him in half. And there's a whole lot of other really brutal things he's done to him in the past. There we have it, friends. Who else do you think could take out Wolverine? Give us a shout in those comments below and let us know. But for now, I'm Kelly Pally, and this has been Top 10 Nerd. I'll catch you guys in the next one.